Welcome to the Slick Six Guns Network. It's been a while since we have definitely had a conversation. Um, I know that this is kind of impromptu. It may seem like that, and that's okay. Um, but as you guys know, when I do live streams, and I've been doing live streams in the past, I haven't done them obviously recently, but I typically like to have a drink with you. So whatever that is that you guys want to bring onto it, by all means, feel free to do so. I hope that we have quite a few people that are on here so that we can kind of get a conversation started. I'm pretty excited for it because I think that, yes, hey, Stephen, thanks for joining. By all means, as you guys join in the chat, go ahead and leave your comments. I'll try to answer them on camera as much as possible. I know some people probably are going to have some things to do, and you're going to probably jump in and out. I know how that works with live streams, but yeah, it's been a while. I'm glad that I'm finally getting out there and seeing my audience. I haven't really had a whole lot of time, but before I kind of jump into everything that I'm going to talk about and everything that I'm going to say, as always, make sure that you guys got something to drink with you. Let me know what you're drinking in the comment section, and also let me know where you are watching from. I'd be very interested to see where you're at. But anyway, yeah, cheers. So anyway, why am I got a couple of questions that I'm going to hopefully answer on this live stream here starting now. Um, but anyway, if you guys, uh, if you guys have any questions, by all means, pop them into the comment section. I'll try to answer them on camera. I do have a few things that I am going to bring up that's going to be part of this. First off, this is a Q&A live stream. I just want to let you guys know up front that is what this is. This is meant for me to have a conversation with my viewers. And so we're going to have hopefully some good back and forth here, be able to talk and, just kind of talk about what's going on. So with me kind of getting into that stuff, as we kind of, hopefully progress into the live stream, what I kind of want to talk about first before we actually get into that is first, uh, well, we've grown as a channel. Uh, we have grown significantly. I don't know if many of you have noticed, but we have almost 86,000 followers. I know that kind of the way YouTube has been working, definitely in the past, it took a little while for people to kind of get up there, and I know that because of all the recent changes, specifically the shorts, and I'm not going to lie, I know that shorts has definitely boosted my numbers, and I know that those viewers aren't always consistent, but I do have people that are consistent from there, and I think that's great. I think you guys have definitely helped the channel grow. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys are on. I'm glad to see that I've grown so large over the last couple years, and even within the last few months, we boosted up to about 30,000 viewers, which is absolutely insane in my book. So I think that's really cool. I'm glad that you guys are definitely kind of jumping into that. Um, you know, we've been trying to kind of stay on top of things. I'll tell you a little bit about what we've been doing with the channel. Like I said, growing a lot. We've been able to kind of essentially help cater to the audience and those who are viewing. Um, and I will say, definitely, we've got a lot of interesting stuff that's going to be coming your way. Um, hey, Shivam, thank you for joining in. Glad to see that you're here. Ask me any questions in the comments. No, I am not crying. I don't know why you think that, but I'm not. So yeah, no. Um, maybe it's the heat. I don't know. But anyway, I'll go on with what I was saying. Um, feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section. I'll try to answer them. But we have grown quite a bit, so we're trying to cater to that audience. And just wanted to let you guys know that we do have a lot of if you guys haven't been following the channel that much, we've been posting almost every day. That includes posts, that includes shorts. I haven't quite gotten into long form content, but this Q&A live stream is something that I'm actually starting up. I was doing live streams a couple years ago with different video influencers, which we'll probably get back into that, but quite frankly, I've kind of lost touch with a lot of people. I've been very busy kind of in my regular day job to really be doing stuff like that. So, oh, sorry. Yes, I will go ahead and get a little closer. I hope this changes things. Anyway, get myself into a mic. Hang on. Well, I may just take the phone off, and that might do it. So, okay. Anyway, hello. I hope everyone can hear me a lot better now, and now that I especially have, um, now that you guys are a little bit closer. Please let me know if you can actually hear me. So apologize if you can't. This is going to be very interesting from the comments section to see what we get. Maybe I can actually kind of make this a little bit better, but we'll see. Anyway, so as I was saying, and forgive me if I get a little distracted, I do have a puppy with me, so he's definitely screaming for attention. Um, but anyway, as I was telling everyone, we're posting every day. Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. Okay. Man, that's very disconcerting. Hang on, let me. All right. I don't know. Technology. It's kind of evading me right now. I apologize. Um, I'm probably gonna have to not continue the live stream if people can't hear me. Can you one more time for me in the comment section ask me if you can hear me, or say you can hear me or not hear me, or if I'm still barely audible? Anyone? Let me know. Yeah, I know, Steven, I know you said that. Just see if has it changed at all? It's quiet but understandable. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just continue with the live stream as is. We'll just kind of take this as it's, you know, it's kind of one of those things that I have to try out. I do definitely have to get myself one of those better mics. I apologize if you guys really can't hear me, but I'll just keep going and just see what kind of interest we get. So anyway, as I said, we've been posting every day. We've been giving posts, and I'm sure you guys have been getting that. We've been doing shorts every day as well. So I think that's been good. Long form content, we're working on that. But so far we've continued to consistently post every day, which is really good. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what that brings. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Please let me know in the comments section if that content is definitely reaching out to you. And I wanted to do this live stream to kind of just gauge the temperature of the channel, kind of give you quick updates and all that stuff. This goes for as long as it really goes for, maybe an hour, maybe half hour. I don't know. It really depends on how much engagement we really get and how many questions once I am done talking. But as I said, we're posting every day. I know that some people have a tendency to think that I'm kind of fallen off the face of the earth. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because they don't really pay attention to what I'm posting. And when I'm posting, I try to make sure that my posts are usually going out to all the people who are subscribed to the channel. So if you get notifications, just make sure that you turn on your notifications, and I can guarantee you'll be getting the content, um, which is good. Uh, Nonetheless, viewership is still doing great. So I can definitely confidently say that people consistently watch our channel. So I think that's great, and I think that should continue to happen. Um, this Q&A thing, as I said, we may do once a week, once every day. Uh, I'm not quite sure. Let me know what you think in the comment section, how often I should do a Q&A. But I kind of like it. I definitely like how YouTube has kind of changed it up a bit with that. I remember that I used to be messing around with the computer and trying to get good audio visual, and I know that the audio is kind of having a hard time right now, but I know that the visual was a little bit lacking, and I think the visual is a little bit better on this based on what I'm seeing. So that may be something that we might continue just because of that, and that may be how we do live streams from now on. Obviously, nothing really that you guys would care about, but the thumbnails might be a bit of an issue. Um, with that being said, so, but I might update them after the fact. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's been a while since I've had a chance to really meet my audience again and say hello. But I am here. I am doing well. Thank you to those who have been reaching out. I really appreciate that. Those of you who have been entering into my comments section in my videos, I definitely do try to talk to you as often as possible. Um, Most of the comments I catch. I very rarely do I miss any comments. So I've definitely been doing that. So if you guys are wanting a guy to interact with, a content creator to interact with, definitely I'm your guy. I'm one of them for sure. So, because I don't have any problems with doing that. I know that some content creators don't really pay attention to their comment section and all that stuff. And quite frankly, that's been one of my major focuses because I like focusing on the people of this channel. So, whenever you guys have questions, whenever you guys bring something up, whenever anybody, says something that might be not as accurate or I don't agree with, I certainly do engage with them, good, bad, or indifferent. Um, so that's something that's kind of interesting. Um, but anyway, no, I am not gone. I am still here. Everything is going great, and I'm really excited to see what this channel has to bring over the next couple of months. To give you an example of more content, I spent probably about 3 hours today. Yes, it is Saturday. I know that. I probably should be taking it off from my day job, but I love entertaining my audience quite a bit. I spent about 3 hours today making videos for you guys to be coming out, just to kind of give you an idea. We have videos that are planned out all the way for almost 2 to 3 months. So you'll be getting a video every day. Not long form, short form. The long form, as I said, we're working on. And the live stream, as I said, is something that's kind of new, and I may be doing it more because I know you guys, some of you guys love longer content. That's why I'm here. So we're definitely doing that. And, you know, uh, you guys, if you've been following the videos, you've also been seeing that I have some content that is coming out, up and coming. Some content that you guys haven't seen before. Um, Definitely newer equipment, more stuff like that. We did move, which, maybe you guys caught in our post, maybe you didn't. Um, that's just something that we're working on. And, the content's going to be great. So I'm really excited over these next couple of months what we're going to see. I know that recently I haven't done a whole lot of shooting videos. I know people like those. I'm going to be doing more of them. Um, I know that a lot of people have a tendency to find ASMR videos really popular with me, and I have no idea why. But it is pretty popular, at least in the shorts. In the long-form content, a lot of you guys have a tendency to like the funny videos and the and the history videos, and some of you like the breakdown videos, and God knows there's that 1873 video that I made years and years ago of breaking one down, and I haven't put it back together. So I'm sure you guys are waiting for that video and have been waiting for it for years. Well, I got news for you. It definitely is going to be coming out in the next couple of months here, as we get a little bit more involved with the content and as we do it more often. I should be having a little bit more time to do so. Just number one reason why that hasn't been a possibility is because it's been so busy. So I just want to let you guys know that that is definitely one of those things that has been happening. Um, and I was hoping to do a live stream today to get interaction. I do see that there are some people jumping on, which is great, and I know that it's a weekend, so it's probably a good day to do one. Maybe you're sick of your relatives, maybe you're sick of your kids, I don't know, you just want to talk to someone else. So you're here talking to me or listening to me ramble. But anyway, everything is going great with content. We're working on it. We'll be bringing it to you more often, and we're just going to keep bringing it. So, if you have a question, ask me in the comments section. We'll see where this goes. I do want to say also that we do have a fundraiser going on. I know there are people that are sick of hearing about it, but to be honest with you, I don't really care. Um, this is kind of one of those things where I really wanted to try this, see if it would work, because as I say in my description, all my content normally is just funded through me. I don't have anyone who sponsors my channel. I do get people that get interested in sponsoring things and they want me to do a video with some of their equipment. And so, yes, are they sponsors? Yes. Do they pay me? No, they do not. Um, Mind you, a lot of these videos that I did with sponsors were either individuals who bought me a cup of coffee. For those of you who are on here, you know who you are. And I mentioned you as a sponsor, and that was a perk, for donating $1 or whatever. Do I consider you really a sponsor? No, sponsors to me are you're a paid thing. So you guys donate a certain amount of money for this specific um, content to be about this specific subject. Yeah, I know my audio is bad. I'm so sorry. I really need to fix that. Um, but thank you for letting me know. I apologize. I don't know if that is the. Let me try something. I'm gonna go ahead and actually take this phone out of the case. So just hang in there. Just bear with me. I'm gonna see if that does anything. I'm not really sure what this is. Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better? Take this off. Let's see. Yes, there's dog view. All right. How about now? Got you guys in the. Got you guys out of the case, so maybe my audio's better. I hope that's better. Let me know. Um, but yeah, I'll just keep talking until someone says something else. But anyway, hopefully you got a good view of the puppy. Yeah, and we can see the puppy. He's right there. He's a good little border collie. He's my friend. So, anyway, um, as I was saying, we are we're working on our content, and I know you guys are sick of the posts about fundraising. I was talking a little bit about sponsors, and the thing is I know that sponsors really are meant to pay you for a specific video. That's the thing is, so when I say that I've had sponsors, it's usually been an individual that just wanted me to mention them by name, or it was a very small company that gave an item that wanted me to review it for you guys. And for all intents and purposes, I wasn't really paid, so I don't consider that a true sponsor. So, yes, I know people are sick of the fundraiser. Um, but the fact is all this equipment, all this stuff that I do for you guys, is truly done for me. I don't really have a whole lot of other help. So that's why I'm continuing to push the fundraiser, because I have continued to not endorse sponsors. And there is a reason for it, and I think the reason being that I've learned over these last several years is that sponsors have a tendency to push this stuff on you, and the person who is reviewing the products may or may not be truthful in it. And to be honest with you, I think that's just bad marketing. I'm kind of tired of that mantra. I don't want to be it, and so therefore I don't really take up sponsors. So that's why I'm reaching out to the viewer. So if you feel I'm kind of pandering, I apologize, but I'm not sorry. It's just kind of one of those things that it's like, if you really want to make something happen, and some of those channels that are really large and you can't, like for example, Hickok 45 has sponsors. He'll admit it. He goes with, he calls them out by name or whatever, and some of them are pretty big companies. And I guarantee you they do pay him quite a bit. I don't know for a fact what they pay him. Maybe he doesn't take pay. I might be assuming on that part, but I am telling you that sponsors in general, in my opinion, and I'm not going to hate on anyone that does sponsors, but sponsors in general give you equipment to hopefully tailor it to meet your audience's needs, and that may or may not make you truthful. And to be honest with you, I don't want to do that to you. That's why I reach out to you. So that's the way it goes. Okay. Um, but anyway, I digress. Anyway, this is just so exciting. I'm kind of glad that I'm actually live, and I don't know why I am so excited about it, because I know I've been live many times, but you also have to realize I haven't been putting out live video in almost a year. So it's kind of nice to be back on it, as much as the audio may not be super awesome, but we're working on that. Hopefully, I can figure out how to fix that problem. Once again, test live stream, just gave it a shot. Um, feel free to ask me questions in the comments section, and I'll try and answer them. Um, hopefully we can still get something going. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep rambling. But anyway, if you guys want to contribute to that fundraiser, and for those of you who are not familiar with what the fundraiser is, I am working on getting an original Henry rifle. Yes, one of the original 13,000 that were produced back in the 1860s. And I think that it is something that the people in this space want to see. Um, it's obvious by some of the votes I've been getting uh, on my post, so I know that people want to see it. Am I offering a cash prize for it? Yes, I am. Am I offering to do a raffle for it? Yes, I am. To hope, and the reason is I hope that it will entice people to want to give to that fundraiser. And it'll be really exciting. And the reason why it's exciting is because we would be one of the few. There's a very small handful of people that have done original Henrys on YouTube, and I guarantee you they don't do content. They really very rarely do content. I would say that there's maybe one of them that has a true channel, but he hasn't posted in a while. Um, and he's a really old guy, and he didn't really talk a lot about the detail that I would. He talked about the history. He talked about what he did to get the rifle, but he didn't really go a whole lot further, and therefore I think was a little bit disappointing. He may not have thought that, but to be honest with you, I was kind of more wanting. I wish they did more content on it. That gentleman may not be doing very well um, physically, so it's probably the reason why he doesn't show it anymore. To be honest with you, um, I'm younger. I want to be able to share that content. Based on my past videos, that I would give it a full review, a full breakdown, a full history, a full tutorial, and I know that people on this channel would just love it. And so for that, I'm willing to do the giveaways that we are mentioning, and also just hope that I get some benefactors that want to do it. And I think that would be really exciting. Once again, we are an 86,000 personal channel, 86,000 people on this channel. And if each person contributes just $1 to that, I think that's great. And, you know, for less than a piece of candy, you can make something happen. I think that's great, and you should. Um, but I know that, you know, times are different, times are hard, people are having a rough time. But you know what? People on this channel, we've been through a lot. We went through COVID, and now we're going through, you know, kind of the economy the way it is. And, you know, by all means, I'm sorry to interrupt, but please let me know in the comments section if the audio is better. I tried to fix it. Let me know. I would like to hear that. Um, but anyway, so we are working on that fundraiser as well. So if you feel in your heart that you can contribute, by all means, go ahead. I do have a description, linked in the description of this video. Go ahead and take a look at it. It's also in my posts. It's probably in my posts every day. So, because there's no end to it. I know that, as I said, some people are probably sick of it, but to be honest with you, it's just a channel. It's just a post. There's more content that's out there, and it's, you know, it only shows up in your feed, and if you want to hit ignore, fine, hit ignore. It's up to you. But anyway, so with that being said, what else is going on? For those of you who don't know, we actually moved at one point. I'm sure you saw that in our posts, or maybe you didn't. I don't know. But we did move. We moved to a different area here in Texas. And for those of you who don't know, I do live in Texas. So if you're from Texas and you're watching this live stream, hello, and I might be your neighbor. I don't know. Let's, you know, get out. I also, speaking of, you know, get out and meet people, I also will be trying to do some meet and greets here in the near future. I think I put it in a post. It will be coming in a post up and coming. But I think I have something about doing a meet and greet. Maybe you guys might come out, say hello. To be honest with you, of all the people that watch my channel, I think I've only met one or two people. And I'm not saying that's rare, but I know that there are some YouTubers, some gun tubers that definitely have some people who have had some meet and greets where they've met a lot of people. Um, you know, I would love to just meet people from this channel. It'd be awesome. Just get to see. I know that there probably are viewers out there who I do know who just don't say that they watch my channel, but they do, nonetheless. Anyway, so I'm just saying that at the end of the day, this is all good fun. I enjoy doing this. I'm going to continue doing this. It's going strong. It's going great. And I am, you know, if you guys ever find it in your heart to contribute and support through Patreon or otherwise, by all means, it's awesome. Um, I haven't gotten any comments stating that my audio is bad, so other than one or two, I haven't heard from it in a while, so maybe it's improved. Don't know. Um, you know, and but let me know what you think in the comments section about content. You can ask me anything personal if you don't know me. I'll try and be as frank as I can, as honest as I can. I'm a pretty honest guy. I try to be, sometimes almost to a fault. Um, you know, and oh man. So like I said, this is kind of an impromptu live stream, so I have no script whatsoever. I'm just kind of rambling on. You know, and so I'm trying to just kind of fill you in on some things. It is hot here in Texas, so haven't really been able to film outdoors a whole lot. I try to film out early in the morning. We are going to have more shooting videos coming up, so that's good. Um, you know, definitely looking forward to it. Anyway, so yeah, I got a new dog. It's probably haven't seen him since, since I started doing live streams, but I did get a new dog, and, some of you guys who have been watching the channel um, on this live stream probably just briefly saw him for a second. He's a Border Collie. Those of you who are Border Collie fans, let me know. Um, Let me know what you're drinking in the comments section too. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, anyway, I think I got the idea really to do these live streams because there's another gun tuber out there that does them, and he does one every day, or he was doing one every day. I think it's Arms Room 24 or something like that. If you're watching Arms Room, hello, you inspired me. So, if not, that's okay. If you came over here because of him, great. If not, that's okay. However, I ended up reaching you, whether you got me through search or the algorithm or whatever. Let me know how you found me, what I did that interested you. I'm always interested in finding out what specifically has sparked my audience's interest, because I do make a lot of different content having to do with Western sports, Western firearms, Western gear. Sometimes do modern stuff too. As you guys know, Dad is one of those characters that I came up with. Obviously, not super awesome of a name, but it's just something that kind of came up. And he hasn't been on the channel in a little while, but he's got some more videos that are coming up too. So we'll see what happens with that. I also am setting up a new gun range. That's another thing that I am doing right now. The gun range that I have right now set up is out to 300 yards. So that'll be something that's great. Um, a 300-yard gun range is something that not a whole lot of people can say they have. And if you do have it, good on you. I'm glad that you do. You're one of the few that does have that. But I luckily have the ability to. So I'm excited about that. My last gun range that I had wasn't so awesome. I was putting out max 100 yards, I think is what I can do. But now that's changed entirely. So it's a better benefit for you guys. So I'm excited. Definitely going to see some more black powder in this. So that'll be awesome as well. And that'll be coming up in future videos, so I'm excited about that. But anyway, so haven't gotten a whole lot of questions in the comments, other than asking whether I'm, then saying they can't hear me. So I'm probably going to end this live stream here soon, unless I start getting questions. But once again, I just want to give you guys an update. I just wanted to give you guys a little kind of a teaser, some things that I've been playing around with. With the live streams, maybe I'll do it more often when my audio is better. I might have to invest in actual audio mic here. I might have one, and I might try it. I might try it tomorrow and see if it works better. But we'll go from there. Um, so I apologize for that. Since I got you guys on here, I might as well as just go get it. See if it works. I don't know. You guys can stay with me. It doesn't matter that you get to see my house, but you get to look at my face. Yeah, it's gonna phase in and out on the light, but that's okay. If I remember correctly, I might have left it in the filming room, which is going to take me a minute to get to. But nonetheless, you guys can enjoy the view. So while we're talking, so you know, oh man, gotta get my keys. Well, let's see if I can fix this audio problem. You know, fix it for real. And hopefully get more people on, get more people interested. I don't know if I can find my keys now. I am so lost. I'm so lost. Feel free to ask me questions though while I'm walking around, kind of trying to figure out where everything is. For some reason I misplaced things. And I will try to answer your questions as much as I can. If my video cuts out, I apologize in advance for that. You know, that is something that is due to where I'm located, because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. So, why are things not working out? Things are not working out the way I want them to. I am looking for something, and I don't know why I can't find it. I know I brought it inside. I know that I think I left them over here. There's that. I feel like I'm going nuts, man. I can't find a single thing here. I know I brought it inside. Guys, I'm just walking around looking for my keys. Feel free to ask me questions as I'm... Oh, there they are. I found them. I finally found my keys, guys. Took me a while. They were hiding. But I got them. Anyway, if I cut out on you guys, it's because I'm going out into an area where there's really not a whole lot of Wi-Fi. But it'll only be for a couple of minutes, I hope. So, but feel free to ask me questions. You know, feel free to ask me questions. But yeah, just go ahead and drop them down in the comments section. If you have anything that you guys want to talk about, let me know. And we'll go from there. But I'm going to try and fix this mic issue.